What's going on, everybody? It is Shybabii the Moonchild, and I flow the divine waters of love and purpose. Welcome back to my channel. Yep, I am all cozy, and I'm in a different area today, but that's okay. We still got a lit topic. We gonna speak about emotions. Let's get it. All right, guys. So today I want to speak about emotions and, how speaking or reacting on emotions can be definitely a negative thing. It can have negative outcomes. It can bring conflict, you know. First of all, it's a lot going on right now in the world around us. So, emotions is high. A lot of people are feeling really intense energy. Another reason for that is that we are, the planets are retrograding right now. And if you're not really familiar with that is, basically, during the retrograde, the planets move backwards. So instead of them, evolving, uh, revolving forward, and how they move in the universe, they are actually going in a backwards position. So this can definitely affect our energies on this planet. It can definitely be intense for a lot of us, and it's a lot going on. So, I felt that speaking about emotions was a good topic for our discussion today. So, a lot of us automatically go off of feelings and emotions, a lot of us wear our hearts on our sleeve. A lot of us are open books. A lot of us, feel that, why not express my emotions, whether it's in anger, whether, it's not in anger, um, which is okay, to do at times. Um, but a lot of the times when we react off of emotion, um, that can have a really negative effect. And the reason being is because, when you're emotional, you're not logical. You're not thinking and acting from a perspective that is logical and also reality, in some ways. And this can definitely cause that negative effect because, you may come off in a whole nother different way of what you're meaning, because your emotions are high, your adrenaline is running. You can't really think and say what you really want to say. And so now you're just all over the place. You're not being understood. The point is being missed. And a lot of people, may take it offensive. Um, we are human beings full of so much feelings and emotions. And, a part of learning how to deal or react, you know, um, without emotion is to first of all be aware when you are in that emotional state, and sit with that emotion before you exactly jump off and just want to go, off of the emotion and off of what you feeling. It's really best to sit with those emotions, sort some things out, get your feelings and your mind together so that when you do speak on certain situations or things that you're going through, you are understood, you are heard, and you're not just looked at as this irate person who is just blowing up and exploding. You know, um, a lot of people don't know how to, you know, control that emotion, or may not know how to, um, you know, have that under control to where they can sit and think, before they react. It's a process, everything is a process. But it is very important, for you to begin to train yourself and to be aware when you are in that emotion. Oh, being aware is a big thing with a lot of things, as far as the process of change, the process of anything, the process of evolving. You must be aware of the things that are going on with you and around you, okay? And dealing with emotion when you are in that situation. And I know sometimes, it's not easy, especially if it's in the heat of the moment and things is just out of control already, and it's like it's up from there. I understand that. I've been in that position, you know, and it takes to train yourself. It takes, discipline. It takes being aware. It takes, it's a process. You have to learn to first. I seen a meme on Facebook. First ground yourself before you react. And that's a true fact, because you want to first situate yourself with those emotions before you give it out to the world, before you put it out to the universe. Because sometimes when you react in that way, just off of pure emotions, you may say and do things that you can't take back, and those things can have a permanent change and negative change on your life. You may lose people around you. You may lose an opportunity. You may, get yourself in a situation because you acted off of emotion that even you didn't understand, and it caused you to just be completely out of control of your reactions, and that caused the result. um I really think is a big thing to understand your emotions, before you speak or before you react, you know understanding why you feel that way, you know really processing what's going on within you, and to be able to know how to respond and to react to whatever situation that may be, because that could definitely be the difference from the outcome. It can definitely be the difference from it being a total chaos situation, or a total misunderstood situation, to it being a conversation to where you are understood, and you are given that benefit of the doubt. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. So, yeah, man, like, and again, I say this over and over, it's a process, it's a process. A lot of people do certain things to try to, help them with their emotions, meditations. They may write things out. Um, they may listen to music. They may even speak with themselves out loud. Like, to be honest, I do that sometimes, If I'm upset and I'm angry about something, I'm going to vent that out to myself first, to really get all that energy, that built up energy out, so that I can come into, okay, how am I going to respond to this? How am I going to go about this situation, to where it won't backfire on me or have a negative effect, or have a whole nother different effect that I am intending for it to be. So and I'm not perfect with it every time. Sometimes I still do react on emotions. We are all human, but for the most part, I'm learning that, you first need to be aware of your emotions. You need to understand those emotions, and then, figure out how it is that you want to communicate, whatever you feeling or whatever that you're going through. Um, and yes, it will save you a world of negative outcomes, or, being misunderstood. Sometimes even when you try to take it, the right way or do it the right way, the situation still goes bad. And I mean, that's just life, But for the most part, you want to make sure that you aren't going about it in a way that you're going to regret afterwards. You know, a lot of the times when you react off emotion, you blow up and it's like a boom, a big boom. And afterwards, you like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have did that. I didn't want it to go this way. I didn't want it to get this far, you know? And so now it's like you don't know where to go from now. You still haven't got your point across. You're still misunderstood, and the situation is just bad. So again, it's a lot of things going on out here, and we all are just like, what the heck, But it's still important to be aware of those emotions. It's still important to understand those emotions, and before you react, you know and process those emotions, um, and that's really it, That's really the bottom line of it, when it comes to dealing with emotions, because we all have those emotions. We all have them, and we all get overtook by them, at times. We definitely do. But we all also have the power to get that under control and to know how to react, in a way where your emotions is not leading, and it's not making choices for you, and it's not, having that negative effect on you. So this video isn't going to be that long. And again, I'm thankful for my viewers and, everybody that's subscribing, all of the good, encouraging words that people give me. And I'm going to keep this going. And again, if I help 1 to 2 people or 100,000 to 2,000 people, I just hope I'm able to be heard and understood, and can help somebody take their power back and trust the process. So I'm out of here, guys, and I will see you next week.